Right. Me, Eric fantastic. Makwaba. And the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, eko piemu ewo South Africa National Assembly and akasa publicly concerning a xenophobic attacker ekoso ewo South Africa no. Now, to be very honest with you, utie ensema Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa ekanya. Utimu say yes. Now bino behind near Kosovo South Africa no. And sema Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa ekanye was South Africa National Assembly and some more kanye response or the buy how also interactive with the South African National Assembly members and in some more she go concerning this xenophobic attack across South Africa. I confirm say Cyril Ramaphosa or the president of South Africa happy with near Koso Ewokrumho. I will prove to you. And no crown so ama South Africa citizens nibi actually say the next election ebe Koso no womo ebe tuaba atiano. Ama ebinum krampo in the comment section actually say Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa ninsem no go ready wa National Assembly no ase Jacinta gena na nise petuo no ase Jacinta na ye den actually sansem na ye den e de man na senye Jacinta padia ensem na Cyril Ramaphosa akana de sebi wo munye sure se man panyi betima hwa nyame anim akasa nsem no akire Africans. In fact, I don't want to dwell much. Mama ye kwoti ensem Ramaphosa kan ye ende it was South Africa National Assembly. Nayamra.
We do need to address the challenge of migration. When it is well managed and regulated, migration can help to drive economic growth and opportunity for all. However, we need to deal with illegal migration. We have seen how illegal immigration into our country can put pressure on our public services and undermine our efforts to create decent work for all. As announced in the State of the Nation address, government is taking decisive action to address this challenge. We are cracking down on violations of immigration laws. We are increasing our inspections of workplaces and prosecuting employers who violate our labor laws. We are strengthening, Madam Speaker, we are strengthening border security, stamping out corruption in the immigration system, and closing the loopholes in fragmented immigration laws. We must be clear, however, every person in South Africa, whether they are citizens or foreign nationals, must respect our laws. They must also respect the rights of every person in our country, and our laws must be upheld. We must never give in to violence, to xenophobia, and to vigilantism.
And see, this is Cyril Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa. Wena Eddie Jacob Zuma Diano. Jacob Zuma free so wena ebetuana. I think he was the vice president of Jacob Zuma. We the Tinubu South African branch no. You see? Tie. Say, you see, me say South African is a South African. So one say ye complaining, other African countries complaining, say no. Adiana ekoso South Africa no ani enyan. Adiana ekoso okrom ha no, it is disgusting. Adiana ekoso okrom ha no hono nyefe a ye complaining no. So you see the reason in tia in front of police officers yetimi bu immigrant or South Africa no munyafi, meaning abine support it. You see, The first time I mean who saw video we are meeting, I mean say no. Ramaphosa Nimhubi. South Africans, your president has proven to all African nations that he's happy with what is happening in your country. Because what do you mean by we have to control the illegal immigrant? What do you mean by that statement? That is why some people were in the comment section even saying that it is what? It is Jacinta who wrote that. He said that we need to address the challenges of migration. When it is well managed and regulated, migration can help to drive economic growth and opportunity for all. However, we need to deal with illegal migration. We have seen how illegal immigration into our country can put pressure on our public services and undermine our efforts to create decent work for all. He said that we need to deal with illegal migration. Yes, Mr. President, you are right. If you have to deal with illegal immigration or illegal migration into your country, does it mean that your citizens must take the laws into their own hands and start brutalizing people on the streets of Johannesburg and Pretoria? Is that the best option? Ghana here, there are thousands, millions, hundreds of illegal immigrants. Some are from Nigeria, some are from Togo, some are from Benin, some are from Niger and Mali. There are a lot of illegal immigrants in Ghana here. If we want to deal with such situation, we don't just get up and be walking on the street of Accra, walking on the street of Kumasi or Tamale, or walking on the street of Cape Coast or Takoradi, chasing illegal immigrants. We have to do it in a diplomatic way. We have to do it in such a way that will make sense to the African people. That will make sense to other African nations. You don't just get up and say somebody is living illegally in your nation, so you just start chasing the person with cutlass, machete, or guns in the name of you are chasing illegal immigrants. No sensible nation on earth will take such useless decision. You understand? So if you listen to what this president, I mean the president of South Africa said, if you paid attention to what he said, he's trying to say that whatever is happening in South Africa today is supposed to happen because they are illegal immigrants. He supports it because already we African nationals, we Ghanaians and other African nations, how it all started, how everything went on, and how it has reached, or where this their barbaric act have reached in South Africa. We other foreign nationals, as Ghanaians, as Togolese, as Nigerians, we watched this particular issue in South Africa very carefully. And if you analyze everything, you get to know that no, the government of South Africa is aware, because you have immigration officers, you have police officers, you have Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you have all the necessary institutions to deal with such issues. So why do you sit down and allow your nationals, your lazy South Africans, to go after other African nationals in the name of you are erasing illegal immigrants from your country? Mr. President Cyril Ramaphosa, you don't necessarily have to come out and say that you support or you support the barbaric act of your citizens in your country. You don't necessarily have to come and just be straightforward with us. But per your actions, per your speech, what you just said today at your National Assembly in Cape Town today shows that you support everything that is happening. Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, you support every single thing that is happening in South Africa in the name of we are chasing illegal immigrants. You support everything. This nonsense of Jacinta, this nonsense of Victoria Africa, this nonsense of South Africans chasing, entering foreigner shops, taking over their provisions and running away. Per what you just said today in your National Assembly, it shows that you and your government are happy with whatever is happening in South Africa. You guys are happy with it, and you are proud of your people chasing foreigners, chasing Africans in the name of illegal. You are erasing illegal immigrants. If you want to chase somebody from your country, because the person is living in your country illegally. Do you go to that person's shop, chase the person away, and take over the person's provisions? We were all in this world. That's what I was saying. We were all in this world. We saw Donald Trump and his government deporting illegal immigrants in America to their various countries. Didn't you see how Donald Trump and the American government did it professionally? Nobody is against you people chasing illegal immigrants from your country. But we want you guys to do it in a diplomatic way. Do it professionally. There are thousands and millions of South African companies scattered across the African continent. What if we stand up today and go after those companies? What will happen on this continent? Mr. President, I will confirm to you on this my platform that you support every single barbaric act of any South African, either in Pretoria, either in Soweto, either in Cape Town, either in Johannesburg. You support every barbaric act of any South African. Because per your speech, you mean we must deal with illegal. If we must deal with it, how your people are acting towards this issue, is that the best way to go with it? Is that the best way? This is shameful. This is disgusting. This is a shame to the South African government. This is a shame to South Africa as a nation. You people, I don't want to use this word. Listen to what his own South Africans were telling him. Christopher said, the people of South Africa shall govern. We will meet at the voting station. Kwena said, very popular song played when ballot date is out. Lebo said, Jacinta, did you write this speech on behalf of our president? Madibas said, Intete owner is not taking us seriously. And Shimza said, I wonder who wrote him this speech. And Unita, their names, I can't pronounce their names. Fali said, what were you waiting for, Mr. President? Channel Dube said, I used to wonder why president doesn't go to KZ and now I know. Prundo said, singing a different tune now. Indumesu said, did he only realize this now? Amos said, can't believe it's the president who wrote this speech. Maybe I am confused. This is what his own South Africans were telling him. This is a shame, Mr. President. This your speech shows clearly. You have stated categorically to the African people that you are happy and your government is behind every single barbaric act of any South African in your nation. That's all I can say. This is the President of the Republic of South Africa, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. Goodbye.
We do need to address the challenge of migration. When it is well managed and regulated, migration can help to drive economic growth and opportunity for all. However, we need to deal with illegal migration. We have seen how illegal immigration into our country can put pressure on our public services and undermine our efforts to create decent work for all. As announced in the State of the Nation address, government is taking decisive action to address this challenge. We are cracking down on violations of immigration laws. We are increasing our inspections of workplaces and prosecuting employers who violate our labor laws. We are strengthening, Madam Speaker, we are strengthening border security, stamping out corruption in the immigration system,